Oh, all right. Yep. We have the 3.4 special program for Honkai Star Rail. The title already has me very nervous. I'm not. So the sun is set to die. Yep. Oh, I think we're in for something today, chat. I think we're into something. Like, I'm both dreading and also excited to see this. Like, I have been anxious to see what they have planned for the story, and also how stuff is going to be for the Fate collab. Oh, it's the story I'm the most nervous about, especially since they drip marketed 2 new characters. Quote unquote new. We already know them, but good to kind of like, see them. It just got me asking asking more questions, and I don't know. Yep, we are getting into it, chat. We're just gonna go into it. I might turn down the volume a little bit. Just a little bit. Oh, I'm not ready, but we're doing it. Come on, lock in. We're locking into this. Oh no, I'm scared. Why are we starting with the loading system thing? No, I don't like this. Currently spread by Lady Agla. Okay. What is this? Wait. The trailer. God damn it, dude. Oh shit. Aaron Nova approaches. Oh. Don't do this to me. Oh no. Oh, okay. Starting off good with the music. My brother in Christ. What? Oh, hell yeah. Oh my god. They look so good. Oh god. Wait, huh? Wait. What? No. What? Wait. You know what? No, we'll come back to that. We'll come back to that. Oh, wait. Excuse me? Okay, now there's a lot of things we have to go back and pause for, but we'll do that at the end so we can just get this going. But Jesus Christ. Dude, there's always so much going on in a HSR trailer or an update that we always have to go back and just nitpick it. Holy shit. There's also something really bugging me, and Oh, yo, I want a word. I want a word with you. Oh. Wait, this yep. Yeah. Oh my god!
Hey, Mr. Albert?
Hello!
Albert.
Oh, and X is back from hell. Hello.
Have a day-night cycle. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening.
Hi,
Welcome to
Albert.
the version 3.4.
I'll send the volume up, who cares?
Set to die. Special program.
Brother.
I'm your most beloved host, Albert.
Rebooting really does solve all problems. Now we can introduce ourselves.
Damn, that's crazy.
Hi, everyone. I'm Finan. I'm so happy to be on the special program. Hello, everyone. I'm
Is that a trauma?
Nice to see all of you again. Did you miss me?
Well, of course we
Wait a
missed
minute.
you. Well, dear guests, welcome to the show. I have been looking forward to this special program more than anything else. The way the story in the last
Dude,
version
I've
left
been on
off
edge about this.
had my heart racing.
Hmm.
the burning sky and the fall of dawn.
Hmm.
Akuma was the last place under Kefali's protection, but now it has also sunk into Evernight.
All of our Chrysosaur companions did everything in their power to buy precious time for the Trailblazer and Finan.
Oh yeah,
so
they
could
did.
return the very last core flame
And
to the
Dunhung.
vortex of Genesis.
We already found out the truth, so what do a few sacrifices matter? Every Chrysos heir was prepared for this. You just need to boldly take that last step toward the Era Nova.
But in the trailer just now, it seems like Finan is gonna go through a lot. I saw a few scenes that looked like flashbacks, and I think I even saw
boy.
a different form of him.
The truth of Amphoris is about to reveal itself.
Dude, the new
So
form he
everyone
has
down?
is
That all
so
that's happened in
bad.
Amphoris is not as simple
Look
as it
at
seems.
it.
Indeed.
My
For
guy.
example, when we went to fight Aquila, we noticed that the Eye of Twilight seemed unusually high-tech.
And when the Dawn device went out, many of the structures in Akuma and the Vortex of Genesis started showing strange textures. It was like the whole world was peeling off.
I wonder why.
Why don't we take a look back at our whole journey so far in Amphoris? and
Oh, I
lay
don't
out
want
our
to.
suspicions and
I don't want to go
clues
through
we
the
have.
trauma.
First, at the end of the 3.3 story, the geniuses reveal that the source of Amphoris' tragedy is an Emperor's scepter that survived to this day.
It has something to do with that erudition god beyond the sky, doesn't it? Even
Yep.
though I don't quite understand
Yes,
these
it does.
principles, this breeding ground, which switched from
God
following the
damn
path of
knows.
erudition to the path of destruction, must be hiding secrets beyond Era Nova.
In addition, that
Is that
Tin
little
Man
guy just gonna
Lygus
keep
is
munching on
also pretty
Finan's chair?
suspicious. He and Finan had a pretty significant conversation in the vortex of Genesis.
Oh, please tell me the chair
Actually, I
slowly
was already
deteriorates.
suspicious of him
I will lose
when
my
he
shit.
said he could fix the expresses
will
and the
lose my
Trailblazers
shit.
back home. Well, the
Enjoy
mask
your
is coming
snack, little
on
guy.
now.
Based on my interactions with him, Lygus doesn't seem to have any desire to oppose the Chrysosayers. Rather, he only
Is
wishes
that a
to
fine on
quietly observe
Chimera?
everything
I'm gonna
as
get
it
distracted by all the
unfolds.
stuff in the
Could it
background.
be that
I need to
everything that
focus on what's
happened so
happening.
far is exactly what he wanted to see? That title, Theoros, does mean spectator. If we combine
Aw,
this
hell
information with
no.
what we know about the relationship
They are
between the
PC
scepter and
pets.
paths, maybe Amphorius is being used as a
Oh,
chessboard by
Don't
people
show
from
me
beyond
every
this
single
world.
Chrysosaur as a Chimera. I
Lygus
swear to
one of them.
God.
Oh, you're exactly right.
Bye,
If the situation in the
Treebee.
cosmos is like a game of
Bye,
chess, then
Treebios.
Amphoris is a trap to set up the checkmate. But who knows? Maybe
Amphorius
the
is a
chess
trap
pieces
set for the
themselves could
checkmate.
overturn the board. The hero's Era Nova could affect the worlds beyond the sky, and the Trailblazers' choices may also determine the future of the universe.
But before the Era Nova actually arrives, there's no way to tell what it will bring. The Trailblazers have already done so much for Amphorius.
It'll bring
I
destruction
don't
and
want them
chaos.
to have to experience the unknown of Era Nova.
As someone from beyond the sky, they already risked a lot by taking on a demigod's divine authority. If something
We
were
did.
to happen in the Era Nova,
Hey,
No,
Aglaya.
we can't let them stay. They have to listen to Finan and go home.
Well said.
And then
The Trailblazers won't betray the sincerity you've shown
I'm gonna get
them.
distracted. Yeah,
However,
I'm
their
getting distracted by the
fate
background.
will still be tied to that of
My
Emporia.
ceilings.
They'll be returning to the
Chimera.
battlefield with a very important mission.
On the other hand, I suspect many of our audience members, like me, have some questions about Finan. That
Oh, I
Finan
have
we
a
saw
lot
in
of
the
questions
Vortex
for
of
this
Genesis
man.
At the end of the 3.3 story? Why was his name hidden?
Well, maybe that Finan isn't the one we're all familiar with.
Oh?
Wait, what?
But I'll leave the specific details for everyone to find out themselves in
Wait
the
a
game
minute.
in version 3.4.
Tell me that
actually got
Finon
some
isn't
other
the
information to
Finon
reveal to
from... No.
What kind
Nope.
of information?
Following the story's progress as I've written,
Not our
you'll receive a
Finon.
big update in
Is
this
that the first
version.
Finon?
In these records that we've kept, you will be able to catch a glimpse of Amphorus' true nature.
Before, As
Oh.
I've Written was like a storybook, keeping record of our friends' stories. Now, even its appearance has changed.
Oh.
Feels like something big is about to happen.
It looks like it's turned into some kind of database.
You can
Do
use
we get
this
our own
system
little
to unlock
database?
even more of Amphorus' secrets.
Indeed.
That's right.
True.
That's
Aside from the
awesome.
major updates too, as I've written, the long-awaited skip dialogue feature, which was previously announced, is finally going live in version
Ah,
3.4.
yes.
Story dialogue can now be skipped by section, with
Story?
plot summaries and the main characters that appeared in each section displayed along the way.
Okay, that's
now
pretty
you
cool.
can choose the pace of storytelling based on your own preferences.
Yeah, but is it just
in
story?
version 3.6, there
If it's
also
just story,
be a
then-
story recap function.
I ain't gonna use it.
Stay
Oh, what if a
tuned.
side quest?
But of course, as we move into version
With the
3.4,
side
we shall
quests.
take the final step of the prophecy together
God
and
damn it.
witness the truth and the fate of this world.
Oh,
And the
I'm
myriad
so
Celestia
pumped.
that Mr. Shaoji hinted at in the version 3.2 preview is finally going live soon.
Oh,
Is that...
you mean what's happening beyond the sky? Is it also
that in the
related to
necks
Amphorius
of-
and Aranova?
You're
We'll
riding
have to
a
keep it a secret for now.
Trobos?
Meanwhile,
That's cute as
we'll
hell.
be releasing an animated short. This animated short contains a very important part of the story in version 3.4. Can't spill too
Oh.
much here, but I can give you a little teaser.
Oh, please
This
do.
short will come with its own original theme song. Ah,
Oh, more
so
banger
don't miss it.
music.
Awesome. Nice.
Cannot wait.
I can't wait to dive into the new story
Is that meant to
already.
be like a baby
Why
Finon?
don't we turn our attention to our good friend Viden and take a look
What is
at the
that?
story together.
Oh, show me the man. Show me the boy. My guy. My guy. Okay, wait, hang on a minute.
What in the world happened to Finan to make him change this much?
This is nothing like the warm, sunny person we all know. Now he seems strange and formidable.
Did I just...
Could you elaborate?
I remember when our buddy first showed up in
Brother.
Amphorius. Finan was one of the first Chrysos heirs to genuinely welcome them. And when danger came knocking, he always had our backs.
Oh, that Hyacinth
But
Chimera
behind
is so
that kindness and
cute.
reliability,
But
Finan
also,
carries
what
the
did I just
expectations
witness?
of many. He is the deliverer chosen by the prophecy,
Hello?
and Aglaya's hand-picked successor of the flame chase journey. Aglaya even used her own death to set him up for success by making the Council of Elders the focus of criticism, and allowing Finan to step up and rally the people.
Brother.
Yeah, all of us have high hopes for him. Some even call him the deliverer of Amphorius.
I mean, I
Even
was just
Piper,
gonna pull
who
him so
barely ever
Mighty
showed
can
her
have his
face, used to
husband,
call
but
him
goddamn,
Little
I think I
Deliverer
gotta
Boy.
pull him for something
It's
else.
as if everyone just assumes that he'll be a savior.
I'm
And I'll
curious.
still
What
build
was Final
him
like before he joined the plane
incorrectly.
chase journey? Was he one of those perfect kids everyone got compared to?
Brother,
the flame
you're
chase journey.
kidding me.
Guess we've got to go back to my hometown, Ides Elysiae. It was a small, remote village.
I want to learn more about
Nothing
this
flashy,
new
but
area.
far away from the chaos.
This looks
Ooh,
cute.
Sounds like a real peaceful place.
It was. And even though the village was small, everyone got along really well. There were also beautiful rivers and mountains, and even a forest. That forest
A
was home
giant
to all
wait a
kinds of little fairies. When I was little, I'd go exploring the woods and visit those cute fairies.
Little
When I
fairies
wasn't
that
exploring,
look
I'd go
like
play with my friends by
men.
the sea. We pretended to be heroes from the old stories and practiced our,
Ah,
swordsmanship.
hell no.
When we got tired, we went to lie down in the wheat fields.
If
until
I
we got
saw what I
called
think
home
I
for
just
dinner.
saw, and that's a
No
village full of
strife, no
memes,
invaders, or
and
any
we
of
have to
that
go around
deliverance
and
crisis
find
stuff?
them,
Seems like a complete paradise.
I'm going to
The
scream.
wheat fields look gorgeous too. Lying there, surrounded by golden waves of
My
wheat, with
instant
the
thought
breeze
seeing
carrying
a
that
small
sweet,
village of
malted
memes
scent.
was
Oh,
both
just the thought
R&R
of it is enough
request
to get me
and the
excited.
Korok seeds.
And guess what? You won't have to imagine for long. In
I
version
don't
3.4,
know.
we get to explore
don't.
Ides Elysiae alongside the Trailblazer. Learn about Finance past, how it became
Oh my
a
god, it is
warrior,
actually
joined the
eating away at
flame
the
chase,
chair.
and grew into the person he is
Okay,
today.
look, a chunk is actually missing from the chair.
From a carefree little kid to the deliverer carrying everyone's hopes. You've really come a long way.
Dude.
These days, Finin just gives off this heaviness. Like he'd still press on no matter how exhausted.
I mean, he
Just
lost
to
all of
live up
his
to everyone's
friends, my
expectations.
guy.
Amphoris needed a hero.
Everyone
so
would
he
turn-
became one. The Chrysos
be a bit
heirs
different
needed
after
hope
that.
and a leader. So that's who he became. Looking back at the main art for this version, even though Finance's face is still the same, his whole vibe has shifted. His gaze
has.
is now sharp and commanding, completely different from before. Now we're just one step away from the era Nova that the prophecy foretold. The
Mother.
deepest truths of Amphoris are about to come to light. What trials lie ahead, and what choices will Finan make?
A hero's journey is never easy. But if the will in
Oh,
your
it's a
heart is strong
little-
enough, no fire can burn
Oh, it's
you
a
out.
caster's
If anything, every
chimera.
trial is just a
Oh, if they
forge for
show
an
up
even
my day
brighter
one, I'm
soul.
done.
I am more than ready.
My doomed
said.
Yowie.
Then let's let everyone experience it all themselves in version 3.4. Now let's take a look at how Finan performs in battle.
Give me,
You got
yep.
it.
Yep,
I'll
show
first
me.
show up in the familiar form everyone knows. When using my skill, I'll deal damage to one designated enemy and adjacent targets.
Mhm.
The use of my skill also grants me core flames. Once I've collected enough of them, I can activate my ultimate.
Wait, so core flames only come from using your skill?
Not at all.
Wait a
Finan can also
minute.
gain core flames when he's selected as a target by a teammate or enemy ability. If he is the target of a teammate's ability, Finan will deal even more damage.
When I use my ultimate, I'll create a territory and transform.
After transforming, Finan powers
Brother.
up max.
This is not fair.
Teammates temporarily
He's
retreat
gaining
and
core
can't take
flames.
action while he faces the enemy head on with
Those-
newfound
wait.
strength.
All alone? That sounds way too risky.
Now go
No
back.
worries. All the talents
There
and
are
buffs from
3
Finan's
buttons
teammates
there.
Still stay active to provide him with much needed support.
And what's
Exactly.
that count?
After using
Brother.
the core flames to transform, I have access to the powers of 3 kinds of titans: creation, calamity, and foundation, each with a brand new ability.
Care to elaborate on that?
Tapping into the
Nah.
power of the creation titans, I can deal damage to one designated enemy and adjacent targets. Calling upon the power of the calamity titans, I'll enter a special state called Soul Scorch. In this state, I'll force all enemies to immediately take action, during which I receive reduced damage, and each hit I take builds up the Soul Scorch stack. Once all enemies have taken action, I retaliate, dealing damage to all enemies and then unleashing multiple instances of damage on one random enemy.
Heads up. The more soul
Dude.
scorch stacks he's got, the stronger that counterattack hits.
Using these 2 abilities also grants me an exclusive charge called Scourge, which fuels my 3rd ability, With the power of the Foundation Titans, I dispel all debuffs on myself.
Okay.
Then use Scourge Charge to
My
deal bounce
brother.
damage. If I've maxed out the consumable Scourge Charge, I also slam all enemies with extra damage.
Once all his actions have been used up, Finan will unleash one final blow, hitting all enemies before removing the territory. Finan's technique is
My
pretty
guy.
unique too. Upon casting it, Finan instantly
Beginning
strikes
of
all
the
enemies
end.
in a certain radius. If they're normal enemies, they're immediately wiped out without even triggering a battle.
Wait, all enemies? That's nuts!
Of course, power comes with a cost. This technique consumes 2 technique points.
If the technique misses, it won't cost any points.
2
Plus,
technique
when
points.
Finan's in the team, the technique point cap goes up by 3.
When I use my technique to enter
Okay.
combat, I'll also regenerate
My-
energy for my teammates. In addition, at the start of each wave, I'll deal damage to all enemies and gain Scourge.
Oh, I see.
I
All right. Now that we've wrapped up Finan's combat abilities, it's time to bring you some updates on a few familiar faces. In version 3.4,
I'm-
Silverwolf, Blade, Kafka, and
Speechless.
Jingliu are all getting some serious enhancements.
Ooh, actually, yes. This is what I wanted. I want to
Mr.
know
Albert,
more.
Please do tell us what's changing.
Give me more of the
Let's start with
buffs.
Silverwolf. After the optimizations, her ultimate now lowers the defense of all enemies instead of just one.
Oh, so it's AoE now, not single
Very
target.
nice.
Exactly.
We knew this.
Meanwhile, she'll prioritize adding a weakness that matches the type of the first character in your lineup. On top of that,
Okay.
Silverwolf will regenerate extra energy at the start of combat and the beginning of each turn.
Oh, that makes it a lot easier to apply the weakness we actually want.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's actually really
Next
good.
up, Kafka. After the buffs,
Not bad.
Kafka's skill will trigger more DOT on enemies. And whenever a teammate
More
hits an enemy
dot?
target with any kind of attack, Kafka will launch a follow-up attack. After unlocking certain traces, the follow-up attack can also trigger extra DOT on the enemy. And using her ultimate recovers the number of times the follow-up attack can be triggered.
So basically, Kafka's got more frequent follow-up attacks, better efficiency applying debuffs, and an overall boost to DOT output.
Yeah, for sure.
And now
Honestly,
for Blade.
needed.
After the update, he will deal damage to enemies based on his max HP. When Blade enters the Hellscape state, he is more
Okay,
likely to be
HP
attacked,
scape,
and his
yep.
follow-up attacks will regenerate extra energy.
Sounds like Blade can trigger more follow-ups and use his ultimate more often, meaning his total damage output's gonna spike.
Good observation. A change
Oh,
will
that's
happen to
actually
Jingliu as
really
well.
nice.
Now she'll deal damage to enemies based on her max HP. Each time a teammate loses
In the max HP up.
Jingliu stacks extra crit damage. After she enters the spectral transmigration state,
Ooh.
she'll also gain a stack of syzygy. That means the spectral transmigration state lasts longer, and her overall damage output
Oh,
climbs
she gets an
higher
extra
accordingly.
stack of it.
Our old friends sure are getting some solid upgrades.
Okay.
But with all these ability reworks, won't their Eidolons be affected?
Oh, don't worry, Professor Anaxa. Some of our old friends' Eidolons will be tweaked to better match the revamped kits, making sure everything stays in sync.
Oh,
But what if
sweet.
someone wants to stick with their previous version of their abilities?
That won't be a problem. You can switch between our friends' ability modes freely. So choose whichever version you like best. For more
Oh.
details,
I
be sure to
actually
keep an
like
eye out
that.
for official announcements.
Sounds
So it's like you
good.
can swap between the old
Aside
and
from
new
the
versions
ability
of them.
reworks, one more
That's
old
actually
friend
really
of
cool.
ours is getting something new this time around.
Oh, who is it?
In version 3.4, Firefly's brand new outfit, Spring Missive, is making its debut.
Oh,
Ah,
A new outfit.
look at that.
Ooh, let's take
we get
a
a
look at the video
Firefly
clip
skin?
first.
Huh.
With her school uniform on, Firefly looks more youthful than ever. And that firefly-shaped brooch on her chest? You can tell she put a lot of thought into picking it out.
Maybe
Hmm.
she even asked for fashion advice from her fellow Stellaron hunters.
Well, Miss Kafka does have
Damn,
an
that's a
awful
lot it's
style.
taken out of the
Kimsa
chair.
talked a lot about it
Also, I see
behind
that
the scenes.
Chimera. I see it.
Even her mech's had a makeover. You think she spruces it up during downtime to match her outfit changes?
I don't
Oh,
know how to
totally
actually feel
possible.
about this one.
If I had a mech, I'd also probably coordinate it with my outfit.
I mean, it's
Theme,
cute,
new
but
colors, the whole look has to be consistent.
came with Oneric
You'll
Shard.
be able to grab Firefly's new look from the contract shop using Oniric Shards.
Hmm.
And again, please stay tuned for further details and future official announcements.
I honestly don't know how to feel about
Let's
that.
take a look
Oh,
at this
boy.
version's banners.
All right.
In version
Lock in,
3.4's
banner
first
time.
half warp event, Trailblazers can acquire the limited
Ooh, I-
5-star
That light
character
cone art is
Finest.
pretty.
The limited 5-star light cone thus burns the dawn
Hello?
of a boosted drop rate. Also, a brand new 4-star light cone for the Path of Remembrance.
Oh,
The
that's so
story's next
pretty.
page is being added to the first half banner. At
Story's
the same
next page.
time, we'll also kick off
Oh,
a special
nah.
warp event. The limited 5-star characters. Treevy,
The
Sunday,
fucking
and
triple
Sparkle
banner?
are coming back.
Again?
5-star light cones if time were a
Oh,
flower.
Sunday's light
Grounded
cone.
ascent and earthly escapade
Sparkle.
will return as well.
Mm,
In the second half
you
of
did
version
me dirty.
3.4,
you
we've
did me
got
dirty
another
last
round
time,
of special
Sparkle.
warp
I don't
events.
know.
Limited 5-star characters, Firefly, Jingliu,
Is
and
this
Blade
another-
will be back along with the limited 5-star light cones.
Another
Whereabouts your
3.
dreams rest,
Okay.
I shall be my own sword and the unreachable
So
side.
we have a second triple banner.
Two of our newly buffed old
Great.
friends are making a comeback in this version.
We get Jingliu
Kafka
and
and Silverwolf.
Blade.
Here's a little sneak peek. Limited 5-star characters, Kafka and Silver Wolf, will be back in version 3.5. And
Okay.
limited 5-star light cones, Patience is All You Need, and Incessant Rain will rerun as well.
Does that mean Blade's off of the 50-50 thing now?
8 new 4-star light cones will be added to the Nameless Honor
8?
Rewards in version 3.4.
Oh,
I
wait a
see quite
minute.
a few familiar faces on the light cones. there are a
Oh,
few
I
mini
love
versions of
these.
Chrysos Heirs.
Looks like Finan really does enjoy spending his days in the wheat fields.
Ooh.
Nature's mattress. Can't beat that level of comfort.
For
That, wait a minute.
All right, let's take a quick break.
If
There's
that's
still more
baby
version 3.4
adventuring, I'm
content
going to
coming
scream.
Your way.
My brother, you've taken over my VC. Yeah, go for it. I was gonna jump in there anyway after this, because I need to talk with Dill about some of this shit. I love those light cones, I must say. But I am gonna say it now. If that light cone was baby adventuring, this little Kakavasha in the rain with his sister holding his hand, I might cry. Dude. I was only gonna pull Finon for the doomed Yowie. Looking at his shit now? That feels illegal. Oh, thanks. Thank you for the health check, Burger. I need it. I need it after that. We haven't even touched.
Welcome back. Let's take a look at the events in this version. A piece of good
Chat.
news comes
Chat.
from Penacony.
Chat.
The other
We're
end
back.
of the cosmos.
Chat, we are so back.
Is about to return in version 3.4.
Origami Bird Clash
Match 3
returns!
game?
Yes!
That's right. The Interastral Peace Corporation has officially sponsored
Yes.
Origami Bird Clash and hopes to promote this arcade game full of Pentaconian flavor throughout the whole cosmos. And the first step to starting that grand venture will be to open up the original shop arcade on the Trailblazers
Wait a
Radiant Belt
minute!
There needs to be some new game modes for the game to make a name for itself, right?
Farm. Of course. This time, the two players will take turns acting on the same field, and every player has a set number of moves. You can eliminate
wait, do we
four
get new
fruits to form
birds?
bombs and obtain extra
Do
moves.
we get new
You can also get extra
origami
moves
birds?
when you swap 2 super bombs to trigger a combo elimination.
Oh no! I see obstacles.
Or is it still
popping
the
up on
old
field.
ones?
How are we supposed to deal with those?
Not to worry. In this version of the Origami Bird
Do we get
Clash, there will be lots
Curios?
of new items that can help you in battle. For example, Shattering Hammer can eliminate any individual fruit or obstacle.
Oh
Spicy
my
Bomb can turn a
god,
fruit
chat,
into a bomb.
we're back.
And Reset Cube can reset all fruits on the field. Leveling up items will
We
also
are
make them more
so
powerful.
As long as you pick the right item at the right time.
No, that
you
was
can
during the
turn the
story where
tide
the
and
main
deliver
character
a
was tweeting
powerful
at
blow to
birds.
your opponent.
There are plenty of
Oh
familiar faces among our opponents this time.
my
That's right.
god.
Trailblazers can still battle against many old friends in this event. In addition to participating in story challenges, Trailblazers can also do open challenges with friends from across the universe. This multiplayer mode won't end with version 3.4 either. Origami Bird class will replace the Seal Slammers multiplayer mode and become the new long-term co-op game mode.
Oh, my
We're
doomed
done slamming
Yowie is
seals.
chimeras.
Now it's time for slamming paper birds.
All right, let us continue with more version content.
We get it.
Friend Gift of Odyssey
Oh, of
returns
course.
as usual in version 3.4.
Free stuff.
Awesome.
The planar fissure and realm
We
of
love
the
free
strange
stuff.
events will also return.
Thank the Lord.
Complete the challenges to get double rewards.
Yep. In version
Mm,
3.4,
lovely.
Stagnant Shadow, Shape of Cinders, will also come online.
When
And you can
type
obtain the
character
Ascension
ascension.
material, Charred Bud of Twilight,
I'm
for
guessing
win
this
characters
is
upon completing
for-
the challenge.
At the
Saber?
same time, the planar ornaments, Arcadia of Woven Dreams, and
my
Revelry by the Sea
God.
will also come
That is so
online.
cute.
Trailblazers can obtain them in the Divergent universe.
I love that planner
Why did my
ornament
seat
set.
collapse?
Oh my god, it did actually eat his whole seat.
In addition,
No,
I'd like
it's still
to
got
share
a
with
little
you
bit.
some
Got a little
information
drama,
about
go.
a few events outside the game.
That's
First,
actually really
the
cute.
annual Hoyo Fest Off-White exhibition will begin in July.
Oh,
This year's event venues have been completely upgraded, and the events will be
Oh,
held
yo,
in
fest.
core cities
Oh, yo,
in
fest.
6 Southeast Asian countries.
That's right. We've also prepared a lot of event missions and new merchandise. Please follow our official channels for details about the events.
I
and
want to know more
tickets.
about those event
In addition, Honkai Star Rail will be joining Anime Expo this July. Come visit the Star Rail booth and claim free limited
Damn, imagine
gifts.
being able to go to
A
that.
special panel for Honkai Star Rail will also be held at Anime Expo,
Ooh.
featuring several special
The
guests.
fact they have Trash
Please keep
Taste
an
as
eye
the
out for more
host.
info and official
Absolutely
announcements.
beautiful.
See you at Anime Expo.
Well, thank you all for your kind introductions. Let me see. We're almost out of time. We're moving on to our next show. in
Last
just
year
a
it
second.
sucked?
You
Huh.
seem mighty busy, Owlbert.
Well, I am a professional super host.
What's
Um,
going on?
Oh, goodness,
Oh.
Albert.
Hey,
he's
what's
being
going on?
summoned.
It's not my time yet. Ah!
Oh, well, time for the fake collab.
Whether or not your world has the concept of a holy grail, welcome to the live
That's
stage
crazy.
of the Honkai Star Rail and Fate's Day Night Unlimited Blade Works collab special program.
Mhm, here it is,
Long
Chad.
time no see, everyone.
The boys.
I'm aventurine from the Interastral Peace Corporation.
Howdy,
It's
Galaxy Ranger
Boot
Boot Hill
Hill.
at your service.
Welcome, both of you. I, Albert, have apparently been summoned by the Holy Grail to be this show's host today.
Oh my god.
Albert, could your class be speaker?
Son of a gun. Ah, that's funny.
Could you imagine if
Maybe
Albert
you two can call me presenter instead.
had his own
That sounds
class?
nice.
Well, presenter doesn't sound half bad. In that case, why don't you present
Oh, the art in the
situation to our
background for this
audience?
looks stunning.
Explain what you meant by summoned by the Holy Grail and why we've arrived at Penacony.
Well,
Yes,
the
give
cosmos
us
is full
more.
of surprises.
more
Soon after the ripples of
information.
the Charmony Festival had calmed, the Trailblazer received a secret invitation
It's
from
bread.
old Odie.
Yes, Albert's
head of
class
the
is just
Alfalfa
bread.
family.
It's a
It
loaf.
turns out that the old Jen is planning a brand new entertainment spectacle called Sweet Dreams and the Holy Grail War.
Sweet
Mhm.
dreams and the Holy Grail War. Sounds like a Holy Grail War is taking place in the Sweet Dream.
That's right, but I have no idea where old Odie got his Holy Grail from. Let me give a brief explanation of everything here.
We never saw the
It's said
chicken.
that the Holy
It
Grail
had a
is
decent chunk
wish-granting
taken out of it.
chalice that can
I feel like
manifest
we basically
any
had it
miracle. And the
done.
Holy Grail War is a magecraft ritual for obtaining that power. As long as you win in the brutal contest of the Holy Grail War, the Grail can fulfill your wishes.
That
Yep.
dadgum Wubba Boo Charmony Festival has only just concluded, and they're putting on a new show already.
Hey, don't forget that Penacony prides itself on being a holiday resort. How are they going to attract tourists if they don't have any
Is
events?
attracting people with the
Besides,
Holy
didn't the
Grail
last Charmony
War.
Festival have a little
I mean,
accident? I mean,
sign me
wasn't
up.
Great for Penacony's image. The family's definitely going to want to find another opportunity to generate some buzz.
Well, I heard that old Odie hopes to make the Penacony and Holy Grail War into a new show that rivals the Charmony Festival, therefore returning Penacony to the cosmic limelight.
With dreams as the gimmick, the show is sure to attract a lot of money and a lot of dream chasers.
Come on, give me more information.
I bet old Odie is thinking of the same thing.
This Sweet Dreams and the Holy Grail War program will be conducted in Penacony. The 7 invited participants will summon famous historical figures to fight alongside them as their servants. And the final winner will receive the precious opportunity to make their wish come true.
So are we
Chance
gonna
to
get
make any
all
wish
of them?
and any miracle come true.
We're gonna get
Well, that's definitely
every
a nice
single
gimmick. But
summon
as
in
we all
this?
know, people die.
Are we
if they're
getting the
killed.
7 summons?
Bullets don't discriminate.
Wait a minute.
So someone gets caught in the crossfire.
I mean, I
Rest
did see
assured,
Lancer.
everyone,
I
the
saw
Sweet
Lancer in the
Dreams
trailer.
and
I
the
swear
Holy
I
Grail
did.
War production crew hereby swear that no one's life will be in danger in the dream. Everyone can participate and watch in peace.
all right.
Oh, I'm
Well, since
intrigued.
it's you, Owlbird, I'll believe it for now.
I am locked in. Come on.
Who's participating?
To start off, the owner of the Radiant Feldspar, shareholder of Penacony.
Wait, are we getting everyone who's participating?
Our dear Trailblazer will be participating.
Oh,
We roughly
so
know some people
Trailblazer will be
already.
taking part in another adventure.
That's right. In addition, Miss Robin will also
Yep.
be a part of this war.
Well, as
I
another
assumed with that in
Penaconian
the trailer.
shareholder, the Interastral Peace Corporation's Strategic Investment Department sent
I wonder
me
what
as their
Robin's gonna
representative
get.
in the war.
The Galaxy
we got
Ranger Boot Hill
Rainy,
will also participate
Boot
in
Hill.
this Holy Grail War.
Actually, I was just wondering.
Who else are we gonna
Why
get?
is a criminal wanted by the IPC participating in this?
Micah got an invitation too, but he has no time for this. I can't turn a blind eye when someone's in a tight spot, so helping out was the least I could do.
Looks like Mr. Boot Hill really has formed deep bonds with folks in Dreamflux Reef.
Hmm.
Oh, Micah
Well, apart
was
from those we've
invited.
mentioned,
Okay,
are
but Boot Hill
there
took his
any
invite
other
because he was.
special participants
him?
that we've been looking forward to in this Holy Grail War.
Oh, please.
Of course. Apart from local Penaconian heroic spirits, 3 very well-known heroic spirits will also arrive by the Grail Summon and participate in
Come on.
this Holy
Come on.
Grail War.
Tell us.
They are respectively Saber, Archer, and Lancer.
I fucking knew
That's
it.
what I'm talking about.
I saw him.
I wonder which heroic spirit will end up accepting a contract.
I
with
saw him in that
Trailblazer.
trailer.
Now, see?
You
This
can't
is how you
lie to
attract
me.
attention. Now we're gonna get tons of views. That's why you pay big bucks
Lancer,
to
my
get the
beloved.
big names. As to what stories will unfold in this Sweet Dreams and the Holy Grail War, and who will forge a contract with who, Trailblazers will have to find out in the game. Here's a reminder that
Brother.
the Honkai Star Rail and Fate Stay Night Unlimited Blade Works collaboration Trailblaze Continuance, Sweet Dreams and the Holy Grail will officially start on July 11th. So keep an eye out for it.
July 11th.
Ah.
Now let's
Locked
learn
in
more
the
about
date.
Saber and Archer are 2 heroic spirits from another world.
Oh,
Oh,
yes!
Saber's dress seems a little different from usual now that she's arrived in Penacony.
Well, this
Huh.
is the planet of festivities after all. You gotta dress up for the
Interesting.
occasion.
Exactly right. The King of Night's new outfit was
Oh, but now that I think
personally
about it,
designed by
makes
Mr.
sense.
Takashi Takeuchi. It retains
I'm not
her
even gonna
iconic
question it.
blue and white colors.
And her iconic ahoge.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
right.
We saw
It
the drip
retains the
marketing.
nobility of a king.
Look at her
And also
go.
emphasizes utility for a warrior. The lines along her shoulders and her cloak are straightforward.
Seeing it
but the
animated
design of her
just
skirt
gives
is
it that
quite
extra
reminiscent of
spark.
timeless
Look at that.
British fashion. As for how she looks in the game, well,
Oh my god. Oh, the animation and the
Well,
come on.
butter my fudge and call
Like-
me a biscuit. That Excalibur truly shows her strength as a king.
Oh, talk about fancy
We only saw the
And
alt
how come the King of
animations.
Knights
Seeing
is
the
always
other
stuffed in
ones
the
is
face?
so good.
Even in Pentacon.
I mean, I did
looks
kind of
like
see
Pantaconian
the,
food is very
some of
much
the
to her
fighting
liking.
animation
That's
because I couldn't help
You can't
myself.
fight on an empty stomach.
But, dude,
Now, let's see how the King of Knights performs in battle.
Saber is a wind character following the path of destruction. Saber will gain a certain amount of core resonance when she enters battle.
Dragon
if she uses her
Reactor Core.
technique in the overworld, Saber will obtain combat buffs and also more core
Ow.
resonances after entering battle. When she uses her basic attack, she can deal damage to a single enemy.
The King of Knights is cautious as ever in this new world.
look
I
at
see she's still
that.
hiding her weapon's appearance and true name.
When she uses her skill, Saber will deal damage to one designated enemy and its adjacent targets. If Saber has enough
I love
core
how they did
resonance at
that.
that time, she'll consume core resonance.
I mean, there's
to
really no
regenerate
other way to
massive
do
amounts
it,
of energy
I
for
must say.
herself and increase her skill's damage.
Ah. In other words, you need to accumulate as much core resonance as possible to increase the damage Saber deals.
Mhm.
Exactly.
Are there any other ways to obtain core resonance?
Yes, there are. Whenever any ally uses their ultimate, Saber obtains core resonance and increases her own damage dealt.
Behold,
Okay.
King of Knights has dispelled invisible air, barrier of the Wind King around her sword,
Oh, yeah.
releasing high-pressure air in the blink of an eye to form Strike Air, Hammer of the Wind King.
I wanna see the ult
dealing
pose.
a devastating blow to the enemy. When using her ultimate, Saber will deal damage to all enemies and turn her
beautiful.
basic attack into enhanced basic attack.
The ult
Her
just makes it
enhanced
look
basic
like they're
attack
not an
can damage all
HSR, and for
enemies
some
and
reason I
provide
just
Saber
love
with a certain
that.
amount of
Oh,
core
beautiful.
resonance. Also, during battle, if the sum of Saber's energy and the energy she can regenerate via consuming core resonance exceeds the amount of energy she needs to use her ultimate, Saber will immediately take action.
Ah. So if you replenish core resonance in as many ways as possible, you can use Excalibur more frequently.
That's right. Not
all
only does
right.
the sword bear the King of Knights past, present, and future, but it also represents the noble ideal that was held in the hearts of the countless soldiers who once followed her in battle. Whew. All right, that concludes Saber's introduction.
Come on.
Now we'll move
Give
on to
us
our next
Archer.
otherworldly heroic spirit, Archer.
Oh, seems like Archer cares about this Holy Grail war very much.
Show
He put on a
me.
new outfit too.
He even changed where his
Oh,
accessories
boy.
go. Those decorations he had on his chest are now on his shoulders.
What sharp eyes you've got, dear guest. Archer's new outfit was also personally designed by Mr. Takashi Takeuchi. It has the classic red and black look. The sharp contrasts, reminiscent
I just
of
love
a
the fits.
blazing
They're good.
fire in the deep night, imbued with a dangerous allure. The combination of the long trench coat with skin-tight combat gear emphasizes his lean figure and is the perfect fusion of attractiveness and strength.
You got that right. Director, show us the game footage already.
Give us the boy. Look at that.
悪くない代物だ。よく3年 I am the bone of my soul. Unlimited blade works.
Oh, with the voices, it's so much better. We actually get his voice
So
for
that's
this.
Unlimited Blade Works? Oh, quite impressive.
When they
indeed.
showed off his ult
After
earlier
all,
on,
Archer
they
is
didn't
a
have a
seasoned
voice.
veteran of war.
In
I
it.
am the bone of my sword.
Oh, chills. Literal
That
chills.
sentence sure brings back a lot of memories.
And of course,
I agree.
the first
Well,
quantum
then, let's
male
take a look at
character.
Archer's combat performance in detail.
Okay, Archer is a quantum character following the path of the hunt. When he uses his basic attack, Archer can deal damage to one designated enemy.
An archer in close combat. That's pretty gutsy, I'll give him that.
That's right. But Archer hasn't exactly slacked off on his marksmanship training since coming to Penacony. When using his skill, Archer will consume 2 skill points to enter the circuit connection state, dealing damage to one designated enemy. While in the circuit connection state, Archer's turn will not end after he uses his skill, and he can continue to use his skill until he runs out of skill points.
Heads up.
Hey,
the more
brother.
times you use his skill consecutively,
It's
the
non-stop.
more damage Archer deals to enemies. After all, everyone knows that a dual-wielding fighter who can't use their noble phantasm
Oh,
isn't
and
a
the
good
ult,
archer.
and the ult
When
stances.
using his ultimate,
Oh,
Archer will
dude.
recite the classic chant to activate unlimited blade wax, dealing damage to one enemy.
Apart from damaging the enemy, Archer's ultimate also grants him special charge. After any of his teammates' attacks, Archer will consume special charge to use a follow-up attack against the enemy targets, while also recovering 1 skill point for the team.
Oh, in that case, there's no need to worry about running out of skill points again.
He just couldn't help himself and had to use his favorite twin blades.
When he uses his technique to enter battle,
Oh my
Archer
God.
will deal damage to all enemies and obtain special charge.
And that's a wrap on Archer's introduction.
My
Now,
guy.
I have big news for everyone. From when the collab event starts on July 11th and until the end of version 3.6, Trailblazers can log into the game to claim the limited 5-star collab character
3.6.
Archer for free.
Oh,
Nice.
awesome!
We hope
My
that
guy.
under Archer's protection, every adventure that the Trailblazers embark on will cleave open the dark clouds and become
So
a
it isn't
saga
even until the end of
sung throughout the
3.4. You
We
can
also
get
hope
him
that your
until
encounter will summon you
3.6.
A reunion with the servants across this vast universe will bring you all
That's awesome.
wonderful memories in the days to come.
Oh, yeah! How about that? The free
My
new limited 5-star
guy.
character mentioned during the anniversary
The
celebration
Trailblazers
is
also are
finally
about to
here as
obtain the event
promised.
exclusive 3-star
Actually,
and his
there's
growth
even
material.
more.
Oh, his
Later
growth
this year,
material for
Trailblazers
free
will get
too.
Another brand new
The
limited
obtained
5-star
materials can be used to
character
upgrade
totally
the
for free.
character to level
Oh,
60.
awesome.
But
Huh.
let's keep our eyes on the present for now. I'm not quite done yet. Besides,
Like we can
claiming
only get him
Archer
to
for
level
free,
60,
Trailblazers
or
can
just the
also
free
directly
stuff
obtain a
we
set
get
amount
will
of
get him to
character
level
enhancement
60.
materials for Archer.
Wow, how thoughtful.
Okay.
Yeah, this version's got a lot of characters to level up after all.
All right, now let's check out the banner details. Once the collab starts on July 11th, Trailblazers can use Star
Yes.
Rail special passes in the character collaboration warps Excalibur Excelsior and the Bone of My Sword to obtain the limited 5-star characters
of a
Saber
King.
and Archer respectively. In the Light Cone collaboration warp, Trailblazers can get the limited
God.
5-star Light Cone, A Thankless Coronation from Birth of a King, and the limited 5-star Light Cone, The Hell Where Ideals Burn from Red Radiance of Fuyuki. In addition, pity
My
counts are
guy.
shared between the character collaboration warp banners and also separately shared between the Light Cone collaboration banners, but neither carries over to other types of warps.
Got
It's
it.
worth mentioning here that the character and Light Cone collab banners will stay open long-term after the event starts.
Does long term mean even after versions 3.4 or 3.6 wrap up, you can still pull Saber, Archer, and the limited 5-star Light Cones?
Exactly. These
Wait a
collab banners
minute.
will run across multiple versions with no fixed end date yet.
Wait a minute.
And here's one more piece of news for you all. Throughout the entire duration of version 3.4, using Star Rail special passes for your warps will bring some special limited time discounts. After the collab event starts, when Trailblazers spend a designated number of Star Rail special passes, they can directly obtain the limited 5-star Light Cone, The Hell Where Ideals Burn.
Throughout all of version 3.4? In other words, after the 3.4 update and before the collab event starts, any Star Rail special passes used in the banners for Finan or other rerun characters will still count toward the total, right?
Yep, that's correct.
Oh, yeah!
And now, as the collab kicks off, the voice actors for Saber and Archer have
Did
some things they'd
I-
like to say to all of us.
So wait, how
Take a
long
quick
does this
break.
banner last for then? If it
Here are their
doesn't
special
stop
messages.
past 3.6.
これからマスターになる開拓者の皆さん、
こんばんは、セーバー役のカスメヤコです。崩壊スターレールとフェイトステイナイトアンリミテッドブレードワークスのコラボが間もなく開催ということで、私もとてもワクワクしています。この2つの作品にはどこか似ているものがあるなと感じました。剣を手に運命と立ち向かうセーバーの姿は厳しい冒険の中でも前へと進み続ける開拓者の姿と似ているのではないかなと思いました。収録中はフェイトとスターレールの世界観が混ざり合い、新たな魅力が生まれていくのを感じました。あまり多くは話せないのですが、セーバーがスターレールの世界でどのような信念と理想を貫いていくのか、ぜひお楽しみください。このコラボがたくさんの皆さんに楽しんでいただけたら嬉しいです。星々と聖杯が交わる旅の中で、あなただけの熱い思いとロマンに出会えますように。それでは最後に、開拓者よ。
I love that because it basically gives people enough time to get
これからマスターになる開拓者の皆さん、
both like the
こんばんは。
characters
フェイ
and
トス
their
テイナイ
like
トで
cons.
アーチャーを
And
担
the
当しております
fact that
声優の諏訪部純一です。
You basically get Archer for
崩壊
free.
スター
You
レイ
get
ルと
Archer
フ
for free
ェイト
and
ステイナイト
basically
ア
can
ン
get
リミテ
his
ッド
light
ブレード
cone
ワー
for
クスの
free
コラボ
too.
が間もな
Just
く
by
開催とな
pulling
りま
on
す。
banners.
赤い九兵はあまたの世界を旅してきましたが、
Like my
ピノ国で繰り
brother.
広げられる聖杯戦争は彼にとってこれまでとは全く違うものになるのではないでしょうか。崩壊スターレイルの世界でアーチャーが戦う姿が見られるのが本当に楽しみで
Oh,
す。
this is
おなじみ
beautiful.
のキャラクターたち
Oh,
が
I'm so
未知の銀
happy.
河で
I
自
have
分
a
をどの
big
ように
grin
再定
on
義
my
していくのか、
face right
その行方
now.
をぜひ見届けてください。収録の際にアーチャーの戦闘シーン見せていただいたんですが、アンリミテッドブレードワークスの演出が
To be determined.
かっこよかったです。
Basically,
ました。素晴ら
with
しかっ
the
たで
end
す。
date beyond
今回のコラボ企画の中で
3.6.
もアーチャーのかっこよさ存分にお楽しみいただけると思い
Brother,
ま
I'm
すので、
celebrating.
絶対にプレイしてくださいね。これはまたとんでもないマスターに引き当てられたものだ。
Brother.
Big thanks to our voice actors for those thoughtful messages. With the Honkai Star Rail and Face Day Night Unlimited Blade Works collab about to launch, we want to take this opportunity on the program to sincerely thank all our partners in this collaboration. We would
Dude,
like to
honestly, for
express our
real.
sincere gratitude to Mr. Kinoko Natsu and Mr. Takashi Takeuchi for their unwavering support.
This
from
is
the earliest planning
big.
stages to the
This has
final
been
implementation.
big since it
And
was
thank you
announced,
to the
what,
Animation
last
Production
year?
Committee and everyone else involved for all their hard work on this collab.
Like,
Y'all are much appreciated.
Honestly, it's only
brother.
with this kind of dedication that we can bring you all the ultimate joy!
In order to showcase the Holy Grail War from multiple angles and levels, the organizers say that they've also prepared another combat-filled program, Fate Stay Night. It was a night with no wind and no moon under the cool breeze of Pinnacle.
Dude.
The Trailblazer met the red-haired Lancer destined to cross their path. He stepped forward, raising
Red-haired
his spear and
Lancer.
uttered that iconic line.
The goddess of beauty
Yep.
is the most peerless beauty of them all.
I was about to say, there's only one
so
red
it's
hair,
that red-haired
like,
Lancer.
quote unquote, Lancer that I know.
You
And
got
that's
it.
goddamn
After the sweet
Argenti.
teams in the Holy Grail War tournament, the genius Skullum made some modifications to the Holy Grail. Now, the Grail can
Oh.
load the simulated
That
data of
casters-
past riders through the user's memories. So in
Wait,
Fate
wait,
Stay
wait,
Night,
wait,
Trailblazers
wait.
will face off against many familiar and old friends.
Wait, I know I said I would pause this after. But you can see, like, above their names, you have, like, yeah, Berserker, Lancer, Archer, Assassin, Caster, Rider.
And in takes
Saber.
one. V1, V1, V1 battles. Each contestant starts with unique skills and a set amount of health. Losing a round means losing
Dude,
health.
I do
When
that's
health
I
is
like
zero,
that.
You're out.
Is there a smart way to beat your opponents?
Wait.
At the start of the game, Trailblazers get some free pieces, each with different classes that grant different buffs. You can merge identical
Ooh.
pieces to upgrade them. The higher the piece's
Okay, I
rarity,
love that.
the stronger the buff. Pieces of the same class have bonds between them too. Collect enough pieces of the same class, and you
Okay.
activate special bond effects that give you a serious boost in battle.
Looks like bonds are super important in this Holy Grail War, huh?
Absolutely. That's not all. Trailblazers can also acquire noble phantasms during battle for extra help. Plus, during combat, Trailblazers
oh my
can have
god,
the
we
chance to
even.
get 3 command spells. Using these spells grants additional buffs.
Command spells,
My
huh?
guy.
Well, I'm curious. What role is the Trailblazer playing this time?
It's player.
This Grail feels kind of off. Forking hell. Could it be corrupted?
You right on the money. Trailblazers can increase the Holy Grail's corruption level to unlock extra buff mechanics. The higher the corruption level, the more points you earn.
You had
when
me
you
at
win.
corruption level.
Heads up.
Let's go.
Raising corruption level also powers up your enemies. So watch your
I'm
step,
like, oh yeah,
Trailblazer.
1v1 event
Oh,
with
but don't worry
characters.
too
Let's
much.
go.
After
I
all,
heard
this
corruption.
is a reality show competition, and just for entertainment,
Good corruption level.
the organizers of Fate
Let's
Stay
go.
Night have also prepared a special Protected Mode competition. In Protected mode, Trailblazers can fight using trial characters, and enemy strength is toned down.
Ooh.
Oh,
I see.
This way, new Trailblazers can jump in and fully enjoy the Holy Grail War experience.
Oh, that's actually really cool.
Production team cordially invites everyone watching to stay the night. Experience some epic battle action.
And score yourself some stellar jades and other awesome rewards.
I love that. So once you're above like Trailblaze
Now,
level
just a
6,
quick
I think it
reminder,
said.
this Honkai Star Rail and
You can
Fate
just
Stay
jump
Night
straight
Unlimited
into the
Playworks
event.
Collaboration is split
I
into
think.
2 parts. The Trailblaze Continuance, Sweet Dreams and the Holy Grail, and the event, Fate Stay Night. The Fate Stay Night event will open for play on July 11th. The 2 programs stand on their own.
I'm marking it down on my calendar. Wait, which is the 11th?
So much content.
All right. Big thanks again to our 2
Wait,
guests.
hang on.
That wraps up
Wait.
today's Fate collab update.
Presenter,
Okay.
your mission
I was
is
about to say, I think I have D&D that day, but no.
It's all part of the job. Anything for the Trailblazers.
Yes!
So Trailblazers, my honored masters, let's meet again in version 3.4. See you there.
We hope you'll stay the night.
Bye-bye.
See you next time, guys.
See you next time.
Bye.
Bye. Okay, Albert. Okay. With this music... You know what? We'll go back to that. Yep. Oh. Oh. There's a lot we need to unpack. But first, that shit is cool. Hang on. I think we might be having a guest for this unpacking. Dill? Dill, you wanna help me unpack all this stuff, brother?
Yeah, that was wild.
My brother in Christ.
What in the fuck?
So, prediction on Lancer, that was right.
That was right, because where is he? Where was he in
They
this?
said his name. He was at the beginning.
Be summoned! This is the worst time to be summoned! He was with the other 2. There's Saber and
He
Archer.
just got absolutely steamrolled.
There he is. He's with Boot Hill when he's first showing. As soon as I saw that blue fucking hair and the red, I was like,
The red spear.
the red spear, I'm like, wait a fucking minute. I know that fucking.
So, oh, what the fuck?
Yeah,
Where-
I'm gonna
where
give
have you taken me?
context. I'm gonna give context now. They're playing Overwatch.
Where have I
So
been taken? Indefinite. We don't have an end date.
there's no
There's
end game
no
to that
information.
banner.
The info we have is this is a long event that will go till after 3.6.
3.6.
Like guaranteed a decent time after 3.6 is what we've been told pretty much.
We've
Which is
basically been
crazy.
informed. Yeah, because I thought it was done after 3.4. The fact they extended
I
it
thought
to
it was gonna be a
3.6.
short event. This event's gonna go for so long.
Yeah, and the fact that they extended 3.6 for like the free character, I'm like, oh, okay then. So the event will be 3.4, but people can pick up Archer until 3.6.
No.
And then they dropped that bomb where you can where there's no end date to this for now.
Thinking about that, it does make sense.
Kinda does.
Well, knowing the company that owns Fate, it's kind of an all or nothing type deal.
It really is. Dude.
They gotta hold up that reputation.
I completely forgot about all the other confusing things that's going to happen, story-wise, in the next story update because of the Fate stuff.
Who cares about story? We have a Fate collab.
I care about story, and the fact that we see the fucking Flame Reaver in the fucking place I forgot the name of. Because of all the excitement.
Don't make me get out my book about the search for the Holy Grail.
It makes me question what happened to Don Hung.
Where is it?
What happened to my boy Don Hung? Why is the Flame Reaver here? I swear to God.
That book's in my closet.
Are you actually looking for it? We don't need
I
it.
can get my little pocket book on a theory.
We're going over all the stuff in the special program.
Fine.
All of it.
Fine.
We can gush
Since
about the Fate color.
So
what do you mean I don't hate you?
You clearly despise me.
If I hated you, I wouldn't be here.
Why am I 424 health?
I don't know. Can we also talk about how I think at the end, some of the ends, is that also Lancer being stabbed? Or is he
probably?
Wait.
I don't think.
I think
I don't think it's truly a fake Stay Night collab if Lancer's not getting impaled through the chest.
That's true. So we know that Lygus also perishes.
Necessity. It's kind of a necessity for him to get stabbed and die towards the end.
Lancer has to get stabbed in some form.
By himself. He has to stab himself at some point.
If we get into this Fate collab and someone else is stabbing him, I'm sorry, but I'm gonna have to walk away.
Let's just get into it. He is not fucking the servant of Boothill.
With how it had me questioning, is he actually is he going to be the
we
servant?
know Lancer, and Lancer's not most of the time we see Lancer, he's nowhere near his master.
That's true.
It's a rare occurrence that he's remotely close to his master at any time.
Like the one time he's close to his master, it's a goddamn robot space cowboy.
Yeah. So we got. I already forgot her name.
Yeah.
Robin.
Yeah. That's also something that caught my interest. The fact that who is gonna be Robin's servant?
Also, I think we might have been wrong. I don't know. I'm still up in the air on who our servant is.
Okay, yes, I wanted to point this out too.
I'm because I know we were pretty hard set on it's Archer.
Because of the idle animations that got released.
The idle animation.
And the fact we got him for free.
He could just straight up steal our baseball bat throughout the Grail War.
That's what I was thinking.
Or copy it.
Yeah, they copied or took out bat, because it wouldn't be the first time someone's taken out bat in this game.
But
because I think somewhere in this trailer it shows him standing next to a Venturing.
Yeah. But I'm so uncertain of it all.
And the fact that during the event,
I changed my PNG. Why am I still Bam?
I don't know. But during the event breakdown that they were having, we only had Archer in our team once. The rest is just Saber. They highly pushed Saber being the one in our party. So part of me thinks that brings me back to my original thought of us having Saber. Before, the idle animations dropped, the whole we get him free. That's
the wrong PNG.
I don't know.
I'm so up in the air.
I
like,
am too.
It could go so many ways.
It could.
And that's confusing.
It's so confused. And the fact that if it's true that there are like all 7, I don't think we're going to get like, 7.
They already said these are the 3. They said
yeah.
They said 4 heroic spirits from Penacony.
From Penacony and 3
from Fate.
Yeah.
From Fate Stay Night.
Saber,
Archer, Lancer.
The question that gets me though is that
outside of that opening, they have not actually shown Lancer, because when they name dropped him, they did not show an icon for him like they did the Masters and other 2 servants.
I think it's because we're not going to see him in combat.
I think it's also because he's not a character we can get.
Yeah, he's not going to be playable. I think he's just going to be there for cutscenes and unless imagine he's like, this is the only thing that's really limited just to 3.4. You can get Lancer.
Also, I do kind of find it absolutely hilarious that, like, yeah, you're doing a Fate/Fate Stay Night collab. You're gonna pick Archer and Saber.
Yep.
It's like, okay, we're working with Fate Stay Night. We have a handful of interesting servants. And you pick Lancer to complete the trifecta of we refuse to actually do what we're told.
Yeah. The thing that gets me...
I gotta...
is that in that one part of the trailer, when Robin is holding out her hand, who is she holding her hand out to?
She looks evil in this.
Like, let me find...
Before we're just frozen on Archer.
Like, she has...
Saber... she's giving it... There's a command seal, yeah.
Yeah, like,
she looks... like, she might be our main rival in the Grill War.
Maybe. But,
She about to be Ren.
My question is, who is... Because if we go off the fact that it's, hinted that, say, Boot Hill gets Lancer, and Aventuring gets Archer, and we get Saber. Who the fuck?
Sunday.
Oh, God.
Hey, heroic spirits of Penacony. I don't know what we're gonna get here.
I don't know either. We can't know for sure. All I know is that where is that? See, look, there it is. Aventuring is standing with Archer. In his Stoneheart form, I must say. That's boss Aventuring.
Archer, my beloved boy.
So it could be that... Yeah, we get Saber, he gets Archer, and... Or... I think...
I don't think she's pointing. I refuse to believe that she's pointing with her palm up like that.
So her palm isn't up.
Palm down. Palm down.
Yeah, palm down.
Back that hand up. Hey, there's our command. Wait, hold on. Back up. Is Lancer just in a hoodie?
Yeah. I want to get this section first. Yeah, you cannot tell me that that is not Finon's hair. We take off the Flame Reaver's helmet. Oh, but then the skin... Here I am trying to, like, dissect this. Like, that is obviously, like, white hair. It's his dad? Oh, brother, nah. Like, that has... They're almost in the same spot, like, same, stance. Yeah, they're in the same stance. Like, there's, like, with just opposite each other, the mask in the middle. You cannot tell me that this is, like, some past, like, cycle form of Finon.
Up,
Darth Vader, fucking shut up, Burger. Like, with all the cycles and stuff, this, I would not be surprised if this was hinted to be like the first quote unquote Finon from the first cycle. And he like failed or something. Or like there's a reason why he went down this dark path. I don't know. But it's there. And I feel like I think near the end it also shows them either colliding or I need to go back or like forward a bit more. Oh my god, I think he is in a
He's just rocking a jacket. Motherfucker's in a fucking biker jacket.
Oh my god.
There's our command seal. Dude. Wait, why do I kind of vibe with this Lancer?
Wait.
Okay, so he is Boot Hill's servant.
Yeah, there's no way. Like the almost matching jacket.
Yeah, that's Boot Hill's summon right there.
Dude. Oh, that's a better picture of it. Better quality image.
So Boot Hill.
And yeah, if he is not Boot Hill, I'll laugh. I would laugh.
Yeah.
A part of me is just like a funny thing. A part of me is just like, what if he somehow is Robin's, but sticks to Boot Hill more because he likes the vibe?
He's not gonna stick around whoever his actual master is. We know how they
Which makes me think that it would be funny that if somehow he was Robin's summon.
He's either gonna be Boot Hill's summon and it's just not gonna be what we expect, or he's gonna be Robin or someone else's summon and just fuck off and hang out with Boot Hill.
I mean, because if you look at Boot Hill and Lancer, you can I can kind of see it. You can see why Lancer might be drawn to Boot Hill. I will absolutely lose my shit. I will crack the fuck up.
Or are we gonna get like a situation where Robin's too much of a pacifist for him?
Oh, maybe.
And is Boot Hill's servant gonna just die?
I don't know. Hang on, there was one part that I wanted to see.
Just him doing his ult.
I'm just trying to remember where it is. Saber and Archer fighting.
Yeah. Excalibur.
Wait a minute.
Some weird shit that I don't know because it's from the other plotline.
You mean the story?
Yes, I don't care. I'm focused on Fate right now. I'll catch up on the story eventually. I still have yet to touch it, I want you to know.
I'm not surprised by it. And you said Cypher was gonna bring you back to do story?
Yeah, I pulled her and then I gave up. And then I went back to playing Final Fantasy. And now Death Stranding's taken me by hold, so.
Fair enough. So that's, I'm guessing, Finon and the Flame Reaver? Is Finon grabbing the sword? Or is he stabbing something into
Looks like
Flame Reaver?
stabbing something into...
It doesn't look like his sword, though. It looks like something
Looks like
else.
a spear.
I swear to God, if that is Dan Hung's spear. No, because you can see the point and like the little center bit where the ball is meant to go. Oh, my mind.
That's gonna be really funny if it is.
No, because it looks like that. Because it looks like the top of it's been broken off. And if we remember how we first met Finon.
Yep. It's gonna be the spear.
Crash out again.
Good.
Not even from the story, from the actual just special program. And then look, after he gets stabbed, he merges. And
there's the tiny creature. Yeah, that's merging.
Yeah, he's merging with the Flame Reaver, which
he's becoming hot.
Kind of. Wait, what's that number?
A countdown. It's the year counting down, I believe.
Is that the year counter? What
I don't know,
year
I'm
were
just kinda
we
showing the
in?
book.
Or does this
I don't
represent
know.
the number of cycles they've been through?
I don't fucking know.
I I don't know what to think, bro.
We have a theory crafting channel, folks. Just a reminder for Nat's channel. On the
Yeah,
Discord, there is theory
yeah.
crafting. Use it. Give me entertainment.
My brother, like
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like I I could probably go on for like another hour talking about stuff, but I feel like I just gotta cut it like now. So I'm just gonna repeat stuff. Brother.
2 more hours. 2 more hours.
You shut your mouth.
What? We're already at the 2-hour mark.
I have to do woo-wah stuff. Oh my god, dude. Yeah, no, I have to end this part here. I have to end this part here before I ramble for like another hour. This update looks actually goddamn cooked, and I love it. Yeah, we're in for it, folks. You're definitely in for it.